You walk into the bank feeling responsible, proud even. You're making a deposit, protecting your future. But the moment that money leaves your hands, it stops being yours.
Huh?
The bank takes it instantly, loans it out, invests it, collects the returns. You get almost nothing. And while you wait, inflation quietly devours what's left. The financial system was not built to make you wealthy. It was built to keep you dependent. These are the 14 secrets they hope you never discover. Secret 1. Keeping money in a bank makes you poorer. Deposit $1,000, earn 0.5% interest. That's $5 after a year.
Huh?
But inflation runs at roughly 3%, meaning your purchasing power shrinks by $30. You gained $5 and lost 30. You're already down 25 just for trusting them. Scale that to $10,000 over 10 years. You earn a few hundred in interest, while inflation consumes thousands in real value. Banks lend out your deposits at 20%, while paying you 0.5%. They know exactly who wins this game. Secret 2. Banks create money out of thin air. You deposit $1,000. The bank keeps $100 as a reserve and loans out $900. But your account still shows $1,000, and the borrower's account shows $900. Suddenly, $1,900 exists where only $1,000 did before.
Huh?
The bank just manufactured $900 from nothing and charges interest on it. Multiply this across millions of deposits every day, and you realize banks aren't just storing money, they're conjuring it. If everyone truly understood this, the streets wouldn't be quiet for long. Secret 3. Credit cards are the bank's most elegant trap. Convenient, rewarding, designed to ruin you. The average credit card charges 20% interest. Carry a $1,000 balance, and next month it's $1,200. Make only minimum payments, and you'll still be paying years from now. That $500 television? By the time you're done, you may have paid $1,000 for it. Banks don't profit when you pay in full. They profit when you get stuck. The credit card was never a gift. It was, a beautifully wrapped chain. Secret 4. The richer you are, the less you pay. Mark Zuckerberg bought a $6 million home and took a mortgage at just over 1%, below the inflation rate at the time. He borrowed money for free. Meanwhile, an ordinary worker applying for a mortgage might pay 4% or more, 4 times what the billionaire pays. Banks call this risk management. The reality is uglier. The poor pay more and stay poor. The rich pay less and get richer. The system doesn't level the playing field, it tilts it. Secret 5. Debt is a weapon, and the wealthy know how to use it. Most people fear debt. The wealthy weaponize it. Borrow $100,000 at 2% to buy a house. Inflation drives prices up 20%. The house is now worth $120,000. Sell it, repay the loan, and pocket $18,000, while the bank's cut was only $2,000. Rich people do this with millions. They borrow cheap, let inflation inflate their assets, and grow wealthier without lifting a finger. Ordinary people borrow for cars and groceries, things that lose value. That's why debt crushes some and crowns others. Secret 6. Banks quietly help billionaires avoid taxes. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, their wealth sits in shares. Sell those shares and face a tax bill in the billions, so they don't sell. Instead, they walk into a bank and use those shares as collateral. The bank lends them $1 billion at 1%. No sale, no taxes. Perfectly legal. They buy yachts, jets, and estates, all funded by loans they'll never truly need to repay in any painful sense. You and I must sell what we own and pay taxes immediately. They borrow against what they own and pay almost nothing. Banks facilitate all of it, happily. Secret 7. Over $8 trillion is hidden offshore right now. Tax havens, Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, Switzerland. More than $8 trillion in wealth is stashed there, roughly 10% of global GDP. This isn't just crime, it's Apple, Google, the world's largest corporations legally routing profits through offices that are, little more than mailboxes, paying 0% tax on billions. Ordinary citizens pay their taxes without question. The wealthy vanish billions across borders with expert help. The money is gone before governments can touch it. Secret 8. Your mortgage makes the bank rich, not you. Buy a $300,000 house on a 30-year mortgage at 4.5%. By the time you finish paying, you may have handed over nearly $600,000. Half of that goes straight to the bank as interest. Add property taxes, insurance, and maintenance, a new roof, broken plumbing, years of repairs, and the real cost becomes staggering. Your home might appreciate, but housing markets also collapse, as 2008 proved. When they do, banks still collect. If you can't pay, they take the house and sell it. They win in every scenario. The mortgage was sold to you as freedom. For many, it's just the most socially accepted form of debt. Secret 9. Hidden fees are the bank's invisible hand in your pocket. Maintenance fees, overdraft fees, ATM fees, transfer fees, inactivity fees. American banks collect over $30 billion a year in overdraft charges alone, extracted largely from people already struggling. You overspend by $10. The bank approves it, then charges you $35 for the privilege. That's a 350% interest rate on a $10 shortfall. Each charge looks small. Across millions of customers, it becomes a torrent of profit. They count on you not noticing. Secret 10. The system is engineered to keep you in debt. Save money, earn less than 1%. Borrow money, pay 10, 20, sometimes 30%. The incentive is unmistakable. Spend now, suffer later. Student loans bury young people before their adult lives begin. Car loans, payday loans, personal loans, debt has become a product, aggressively marketed, carefully designed to renew itself. Once you're in it, escape is brutally difficult. Some debt, student loans, can't even be discharged in bankruptcy. Banks can own you for life. That is not a flaw in the system. That is the system. Secret 11. Banks gamble with your money. You deposit your savings imagining a vault. What actually happens is your money flows into markets, complex instruments, and high-risk bets in search of higher returns. You don't see the bets, you don't share the winnings. But in 2008, when the bets imploded, you felt it. Banks had packaged worthless loans and sold them as solid investments. When the fraud unraveled, millions lost jobs, homes, and savings. The banks received government bailouts, executives collected bonuses. Your money is only as safe as the next gamble they're making right now behind doors you'll never open. Secret 13. Poverty is expensive. The less you have, the more everything costs. Rich borrowers access credit at 1 to 2%. Poor borrowers pay 20% or more. Over a lifetime, that gap costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, not for better service, just for being less wealthy. Those without traditional bank accounts pay check cashing fees, prepaid card fees, and payday loan rates that would be illegal in any other context. It functions as a quiet tax on poverty, a mechanism that drains those who can least afford it and discounts those who need no help. Banks are central to its architecture. Secret 14. Your financial ignorance is their profit. Schools teach algebra, history, literature, almost never personal finance. You graduate knowing the quadratic formula, but nothing about compound interest or how to build an investment portfolio. Do you think that's an accident? Banks spend millions advertising credit cards, almost nothing teaching people how money actually works. Financial confusion is profitable. A customer who doesn't understand how debt compounds will accumulate it. A customer who doesn't know about better alternatives will leave their savings earning next to nothing. The less you know, the more they earn. Secret 14. The entire system runs on your trust and nothing else. There is no vault holding your money. Most of it has been loaned out or invested the moment it arrived. The system functions only because everyone believes it does. The moment that belief cracks, when enough people try to withdraw at once, it collapses. They call it a bank run. It has happened before. It will happen again. This is why banks look the way they do: marble floors, imposing architecture, reassuring commercials. None of it is about safety. All of it is about the maintenance of belief, because the entire financial system is not built on gold or law or logic. It is built on your trust, and they will spend whatever it takes to keep that trust intact. Now you know. 14 truths the banks prefer you never examine. Hidden fees and manufactured money and generational loopholes, the architecture of a system designed to enrich itself, not you. This doesn't mean fear banks. It means stop being passive inside a system that is anything but passive with your money. Understand the rules, play deliberately. Because the banks will always have secrets. But now, at least you know these.